You also talk about the sixth sense that we have. Tell us how that is a part of the process.
Well, sixth sense, or I mean intuition, is really what I'm defining for you. And if you look back at the Jungian psychology, I talked about introvert-extrovert thinking and feeling-based decisions, but there's a third layer, a third dimension. And it's what Jung talked about is it's the gathering of information. And people tend to gather information in one of two ways, or a combination of those two ways. But it's, it's with sensation, it's the actual present data that you're taking in through literally your five senses. You see something, you hear something, you smell something, it's real, it's tangible, it's right there in front of you. But there's a whole nother side to that gathering of information that Jung spent a lot of time on, which is intuition, which is a gathering of information, but you don't really know where it came from, but it came to you. People with high intuition frequently say to people around them, just trust me. You got to trust me on this. I mean, I don't know why I know, but I know. It's not a decision that people make. It's having knowledge, like it's come to you through your sixth sense. You don't know how it got there, but it's there. Because when Jung wrote all this in 1921, his book is Psychological Types, and chapter 10 laid out this model that said people are more introverted or extroverted. People gather information through their five senses. It's real, it's tangible, and it's present. Or they gather it through their intuition, their sixth sense. It's more about what's in the future, what's possible, where could we go from here? But that's what people gather. And whichever way we've gathered it, we then make a logic-based decision or a feeling-based decision. And if you look at how those can be sorted, there's 8 different combinations of the 2 attitudes and the 4 functions. And that's the psychological core that makes us who we are. Because it's our orientation towards the world, how we gather information, and how we make decisions. But if I tried to teach people that right out of the gate and then sent them back into the workplace and said, now use that, I think they'd be lost. But if I send them back with some tools and say, put these on your desk and look at what other people have put on their desk. And if yellow's on top, have some fun. And if red's on top, get in, get out. It's the reduction of those complex principles into something simple. But intuition is probably one of the more underused resources available to people because they forget they've got to just be silent for a while and see what bubbles up. That's where it comes from.